Hello, welcome. We are going to talk about Google Shared Drives, configuration and benefits. If you're someone who frequently collaborates with others on projects or works in a team, then you know how important it is to have a centralized location to store, organize, and share files. This is where shared drives come in handy. So we are going to look at what is a shared drive first of all. A shared drive is a centralized location where teams or groups can store, organize, and access files together. And it is designed to facilitate a collaboration and improve productivity by eliminating the need of constant file sharing. And also, there is the need of always updating your version, so it controls the version of files created or updated. So, what are the benefits of using shared drives? We have drives and we also have shared drives. So, a drive is individually created and you own everything in that drive. But now, shared drives, what are the benefits? The first benefit is it has a centralized location for files. So, it is a central point where all the team members that are shared into that drive will find and place, make it easy for the team members to access and work together. Then the other thing is it isn't on collaboration. So all members can access and edit the same files, eliminating the need of constant sharing. Have you ever wondered, or have it ever bothered you working with an Excel file where you have to share to someone who is going to update, they share with you again. At the end of the day, you lose the version you were working on. So there is increased productivity. So with shared drives, we find that the teams work together more efficiently, and this saves time and it avoids duplication of work. There is also a simplified way of file management. So for all the files that are in a centralized location, you easily manage the permissions, the file levels, the access, and who owns what. So after you have looked at the benefits, we are going to look at what are the levels we consider, levels of access. So this is where we find ourselves assigning an appropriate access level to each member. So to ensure that everyone has the right of level to access or get their work done without compromising the security and the privacy. So we shall have a manager, you have a content manager, you have someone who is a viewer, you have someone who is a commenter. Everyone is given that level in dependency on how they want to work with those files. Then on another thing, shared Google Drives have a second authentication. So it means that they are encrypted end to end. You, the one who is shared with that file, you are the person or you are the only one who can access that file. So, what are the levels of access do we have? We have a level of membership where everyone who is shared in that drive is a member. So a member can be a viewer, can be a commenter, can be a collaborator. So a collaborator is a member who can view, comment, edit, upload, and delete files and folders within that shared drives. But what we know that they can add and remove other collaborators, but they can't change the settings. That is a collaborator. Then a content manager is more like a collaborator, but these ones, they go ahead and include the ability of organizing and files and folders, which is more or less collaborators. Then a manager is the overall owner of the shared drive. He can do all the administrative work, but still we have an organization administrator who can set rights and access levels the way how shared folders should be operating. Then all has been said. We are going to see how do we create and collaborate with shared drives. So let's drop to drives. The first thing is you must log into your Google account. If it is a company Google account, like this one is at kiosk.app, you're going to go to the Google application, which are these 9 dots you always see in the right corner, upper corner, near your profile pic. You'll click on the drive. Then on we have three options, that is priority, my drive, and shared drives. So it is on the shared drives where we are going to do all the collaboration and creation of all the shared drives, the files, and all, you name it. Now, the difference between my drive and shared drives is my drive, you're the owner who is logged in, and no one else has access to your drive. It means that the day your account will be compromised or deactivated, everything in my drive will be lost. But that's now why we have to use shared drives if you're working as a team. This one means that in case you left, it means that the drive will be, the ownership will transfer to another person who is a member to that drive. So the first thing, how do we create shared drives? There are three options. You can either use the new. When you add, it will bring for you a prompt to rename or give a name to your shared drive. Then another one is right clicking on shared drives. It will give you the option of creating a new drive, or right clicking in the blank space, it will also give you the same. So I'll right click here, I'll call this one testing and create. So our drive testing will be created, which is this one, and it automatically opens. So you see that when I go back in the list of other drives, this is the drive. You see that it was only having one person as a member, who is me. So if I opened this, in the right corner there are settings, or you can click on this arrow, down arrow. They are also the same settings. So you can manage members. So I can add members, you can add groups. So if I added here UG, manage members, I will add a group, let's say UG customer experience. So you can give them the access levels from here. Either they are going to, this group, everyone in this group either is going to be a viewer, a commenter, contributor, or a content manager, or you are giving them the manager role. So everyone in that group will be a manager in case you clicked on manager. So you can put a notification and send, but I'm not going to send that. Then you can go ahead and do the other settings. Also, you can manage members from here. If you already have members, you can even remove a member. So I can remove access to this member, but since it is me, which means I will be losing the access. So that is it. Then how do we add files? So I'll go to my drive. So the moment I right click on any of this and I say move, it's going to bring a prompt, which I will say, I will click on back here. Then I have shared drives. So when you click on shared drives, you can easily choose the drive where you want to drop. So if I do testing and I move, then I do move, it will automatically move to that shared drive. So when I go to that testing, I'll find the file has already moved to that. So any member I add to this group or shared drive will be accessing the file error validation phrase. So that's how you do it. So you can even go ahead and delete and do anything you can do, so long as you have the rights, as I have already talked about it in the access levels. So I think that is it. In case there is any question, please, you can include it in the description of either this email, or you can reply if it is on any platform. Please leave a comment below, and that is it. Bye bye.